Liam here wants to learn how to cook. So we're gonna start with the basics. Bread and butter.
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter. So, starting with butter, okay? Take this, Liam, all right? You're just gonna put it in there.
Okay.
You're doing all this. Cooking with Liam. Dump it all in there. Our KitchenAid artisan stand-up mixer. There we go. About a half a quart. Okay.
Right.
Yep, throw that out. Okay. Turn that down, all right? Then, turn it on. Not too fast. A little bit, about halfway. There we go, all right? Now, we need to put this, drape that over there so it doesn't splash, okay? So, our mixer's going. We gotta listen to it. We'll come check on it in a few minutes, all right? Let's make some bread. All right. So, what do we need for bread here? First, we need 3 cups of flour. Flour. You put your hands in it before, all right? Okay. So, ready? Put it in here. Yep. 1. Dump it in. Okay. 2. Is that 3? Or is that 2?
This would be 3.
Okay. Not yet. You want to land kind of level. There you go. 3 cups of flour. And it goes. Okay. Now, we're gonna need a couple different flavors here, right?
Yeah,
we wanted spicy, so we're gonna use our own 4-pepper spice, some spicy onion salt, some everything bagel seasoning, and some garlic salt. Ooh, that's super spicy, dude. You're gonna want to be careful with that. So we're gonna put this in first before we put in the yeast and the water, okay? This is just the basic no-knead bread. So, come here. Okay, ready? We're gonna put in about, this is a 2 teaspoon thing, we're gonna put in about a teaspoon of pepper. Drop it in, all right? Same thing with the spicy onion salt. Well, now you're flavoring it. All right? Dump it in. All right.
Everything bagel.
Everything bagel seasoning. I'm gonna do 2 full teaspoons of everything bagel seasoning. Maybe a little more. There you go. Dump it in. And 2 teaspoons of garlic salt. All right, there you go. Okay. Now, we need a 1.5 cups of hot water. So while I get that, I just want you to stir that up a bit. Just stir it all around. Let the water heat up. So, how much yeast you put in, that's good. Just want to mix it up a bit. How much yeast you put in depends on how much time you have, all right? So if you have all night to let the bread rise the first time, then you can just put in a 1/2 teaspoon of yeast and save your yeast. But if you want it to rise in, say, 3 to 5 hours, right? Which would be like, we'll put it in to bake after the show, okay? Then you put in 2 full teaspoons. So the shorter the rise time, the more the yeast, all right? So 2 full teaspoons of yeast, right in the middle, and don't stir it up. Okay. Leave it. Let's go get this water. We need a 1.5 cups of water. All right?
Yeah.
And we keep our yeast in the fridge to keep it fresh. Now the water should be 1.5 cups. Your water should be around 110 degrees. Feel that. Put your finger in. Hot, right?
Yeah.
About the shower temperature, not scalding.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna pour it right on the top of the yeast, right? Just like that to activate your yeast. Okay? Then,
Did we take this one?
and nope, then you're gonna stir it up. Just stir it up until it forms
What's this smell?
yeast.
Is it the butter?
No, that's yeast. So, till it forms a nice dough. Okay? So it should all be moist, wet, but not like super watery. See that?
Yeah.
See that texture? So, right now, we have a dough ball, okay? That's your dough ball. Mm-hmm. We want it to rise to twice its size. So, it'll fill almost this whole bucket.
Okay.
Or this whole bowl, rather. And you gotta cover it. So we have handy bowls with lids, right?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna cover it. If you don't have a bowl with a lid, saran wrap works just fine. Okay. Let's go check the butter, okay? Where are we at with the butter? So, it's still going. Hasn't even gotten to whipped cream yet. We'll put it up a little bit. All right? So, we'll come back and check on the butter in a little bit. All right, we're checking on our butter, our cream. It's become whipped cream. So we gotta let it go a little bit longer for it to be butter. So here's where our butter's at. Getting to butter. We're actually gonna push down the sides a little bit. So, we're just gonna push the cream down the sides a bit. And butter in no time. All right, we have butter and buttermilk. So, turn it off. All the way off. There we go. Okay. You lift it up. All right. See, here's butter. Ooh, yeah, I know. It's all crumbly.
Eat that.
Oh, not yet. Don't worry. We are going to make butter. All right. So, come here. No, this is you. You're making butter. Ah. We're going to take this off, all right, and pour it into here, into the strainer.
The heck?
Mm-hmm.
What's coming down?
Buttermilk.
Why do we need the buttermilk?
Well, we can make biscuits out of the buttermilk. Hey, take that that blue thing behind me.
This?
Yep. Come here. No, it's fine. I was already using it. And scrape the rest of that down out of there. Hold it closer up here so you can control it better. So you're going to scrape all that out. Okay? Careful.
You.
I know.
Okay, that's
All right. Good enough.
like eggs.
Kinda.
Is that just me?
A little bit. Now,
I honestly see eggs.
okay. Now, we are going to press the juice out of it.
What?
The buttermilk out of it. Okay?
Okay.
Come on.